Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring another Batchat 12T replay, this time on Ardennes. Now, this isn't going to be a particularly exciting replay. I'm not going to be racing around doing active spotting or anything. But basically, when I've been playing light tanks, I used to play heavy tanks, I just kind of rush in and brawl. Playing light tanks, I've gotten a lot better at thinking and planning for the situation, picking the right places to be, picking the right time to run away. And I've been getting a lot better at doing that and knowing when to run. So I'm in platoon with Luke and Spandex again, Spandex in his Vanguard, Luke in his Hawk 30, we're in a 3-man light platoon, and it's a tier 9 game. So, this game, I wasn't planning on showing it, and it's going to be quite a long one, but I just think it's quite an interesting one. It kind of shows the basis of light tank gameplay, which, although you're very fast and it's fun to do so, light tanks do take quite a bit of thinking in order to make work effectively. Because obviously the thing about my tank is I don't have the most penetration, so I've got 170 standard pen and 210 premium. Now something to note was, on the enemy team list, they have a Malshan and a Type 4 Heavy. Now right at the start of the game, their Vanguard kills himself, which is very useful and a very good start for us. Now I'm not too sure where I should take my light tank on a map like this. So you're going to see my first mistake, potentially, is coming to town in the first place. You'll see these narrow streets, I kind of get to poke out like I could if I was in a heavy, or even a medium tank. Some mediums I'd be able to side scrape this, but I can't do that in a light tank. So, you'll see I'm going to be waiting here, and I'm thinking, do I want to push out? And it's like, no, I don't want to take the risk, so I'm just going to go for the reload. And that way, if one of them pushes out, like the IS or the Craft Panther, we'll have them in a bit of a crossfire. So I've been proxy spotted at this moment, and our M46 is actually to push forward, and I'm going to get ready to support him, if need be. So, wait for my moment. If one of the enemies shoots at him, I can then poke out and shoot. However, what we're going to see is there's actually a lot of enemies here now, all gathered up. So, at the moment, I'm just ready, wanting to support the 746 Patton if someone pushes, but at the same time, what's going to happen, I'm going to think, okay, so can I flank? Because that's what a lot of light tanks do, you can flank in them because they're very fast. So, just having a look at what teammates I've got around. I ask if that guy wants to follow me. He's not going to. I'm going to push on this road. And I'm looking at what's there, and I see the Mauerbrecher and the Type 4 Heavy are there, which again is very bad news for me. The other issue is that we have a heavy tank and a TD down the road shooting at them, which means they might be looking this direction. So if I were to drive down this road and aim up, they might shoot me. And you see, I'm stationary, I keep opening up the map. I'm feeling useless at this point. I don't know what to do, so I'm looking at the map, I'm looking at the team, and I'm trying to think about where I can go and where I can make myself useful. So again, just have another look at what enemy tanks there are. And as I'm getting ready to poke out, I realise that with the heavy tank and the TD there, it's probably not going to be a good idea for me to do so. When my 6th sense pops off, I don't want to risk it, because all the guns down there combined can easily take off all 1,000 of my hit points. So I start reloading the premium clip, because the Mauerbrecher and the Type 4 Heavy. And I'm going to aim down the road, my tank is facing the direction I want to run away to, and I'm going to just wait and pre-aim for them. I can see on the minimap they're coming up. I'm going to get 2 shots in, and then I'm going to leave. I'm going to start driving towards where the M46 Patton's at, and both my clanmates and some other teammates are at. So I'm going to wait here, just to see if I can get a shot. I don't quite want to risk it, so I drive forward and I just go for the reload. And again, you'll see when I'm reloading, I'm staying on the move, I'm trying to keep myself as hard to hit as possible in case he tries to chase me down. I don't want to stay stationary whilst I reload. Now, what's going to happen here is I start driving back, and our M103's in the street, and the M46 Patton on the enemy team's going to get behind him. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so I'm going to run in, I'm going to help the M103 with the M46 Patton. I wasn't expecting the M46 Patton to turn around when I started shooting at him. But he does, and that's the right thing for him to do. Because, he's got teammates in front of the M103, he can leave other people to deal with it. So the Patton turns for me, he does damage my engine, which I repair, and the light tank gets my turret, and then my trucks drove the second shot. But I don't mind having a broken turret. I'd much rather a broken turret than a damaged ammo rack or engine. So I'm fine with this. I'm going to back up. I don't want to block Luke. And I'm going to finish off the M46. I unfortunately kind of get in the way of Luke there. And the tank can come around and shoot him. And I can see the Mauerbrecher there, who fires a shot into the FV, and now I'm just gonna like look over there. There's no point even shooting at them, so I'm gonna start on the go on the run, and I'm also going to go for a reload. So I start loading the standard clip here. Spandex kills one of the enemy lights, and now I'm thinking of turning back to help him. And I'm looking at what teammates we've got over here, and I'm looking at what tanks they've got, and as I said, what I do notice is the Type 4 Heavy is a potential one-shot for me. So, I was thinking about running away, but then it's the risk versus the reward. I think it's worth me going in to try and finish off this Type 4 Heavy, because he's a Tier 9 super heavy tank on this map, and he's been causing problems so far. So I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to try and finish him off. I do have the ass of him, I get the shot in straight away, I turn around, start on the reload, and now I'm leaving to go join the teammates at the other end of the map, because it looks a bit better that way. There's a bit of me thinking I need to stick with my platoon mate, but I look at what enemies are over there, and I've just said to Spandex, like, Spandex, get out of there if you can, but I can't help you. And Spandex is aware of that, he's going to try and get out when he can, but it's just going to be a bit difficult because there's a lot of tanks surrounding him. So this is where I've decided to relocate. The other side of the map's looking better. There's a lot more, like, tanks to be killed in one shot or one magazine. The 704 takes care of the VKB. And a teammate just pinged where that Tiger's at. And I'm going to listen to that ping and I'm going to go for him. Because he's a one-shot for me. However, I do need to be wary of the enemy TDs. Or Rheinmetall Borsig and a Waffenträger. Very stealthy, and they could be hidden on one of the hills near their base. So you're going to see I'm just going to start weaving left and right in case they can see me. And it's not until I think I'm safe that I then start the reload. This has been a very close game so far, and it still is in terms of the number of tanks left. And I just feel like I haven't done too much. But what I have done, which is going to come into play later in this game, is I kept myself alive. I didn't needlessly die at the start. I wasn't just poking out against heavy tanks in the middle of the town. And I was trying to maintain my hit points as best as possible. So, we're heading towards their base right now. I was pretty confident the Rheinmetall or the Waffenträger would be over here somewhere. But I don't spot anyone, and I don't get spotted myself. So I start driving down to join Spandex. And that's when our VK spots one of the TDs. Now, our VK can take a shot from him, even if he's using the 150mm gun with 750 Alpha. And I want to go around and help him, but, as you can see, I'd have to go into the cap circle to get round there. So then he'd know I'm coming, and also, I'm thinking he's probably going to be looking this direction anyway, because of the VK, the spotted him. And the Waffenträger obviously has a turret. And now the Waffenträger can one-shot me, no matter what gun he's using. So I don't really want to risk popping out in front of him. And you also see me changing between ammo types here, between standard and premium. That's because I'm not sure what I want to reload. I start loading the premium because there's still a Mauerbrecher alive. He's going to be very difficult to pan. But at the same time, I don't want to have premium loaded for Rheinmetall Borsig, because that would just hurt me a little bit to be spending that kind of silver to pan a fucking tank with like 10mm of armor. So I've got the standard round loaded, pop up. I do see the Rheinmetall Borsig, who's on full health. I get one shot in, I try the second, I just back up. Again, I don't want to get hit, and I'm quite wary. Now I've started loading the premium rounds, because I saw the Mauerbrecher down there. And at this point, it's still quite a close game. I don't near flip myself. So I've decided it's better that I have premium loaded for Rheinmetall Borsig, so I can still pan him, rather than have standard rounds loaded and run into the Mauerbrecher, and then I won't be able to pan him. So I'm biding my time, I'm waiting. The Mauerbrecher was spotted coming up this direction, coming after Spandex, so I've decided I'm just going to run away real quick, because I want to fight a Mauerbrecher frontally, even with premium. So I'm using a bush as a bit of cover, so that hopefully I'll be able to spot him. And I do ping the map, just let him know where I think the Mauerbrecher's going to be. But the Mauerbrecher's actually taking a different path, which I didn't even know you could take. So I'm going to run back, with the intention of getting behind him, And see, I'm going to slow down just in case, and actually ramp up Borsix round here. Now, even with a broken turret, I can out-traverse the Ramatal, and you'll see he actually starts turning the wrong way. So I get all the shots in, the Marabreaker misses me, and I'm going to use the rock as cover to keep between me and the Ramatal. I'm just going to run. Again, constantly on the run whilst reloading. I've loaded the standard rounds again. And now it's just the Marabreaker in both TDs. And me and Spandex just been constantly on the move, just running around in circles, around these little cliffs and rock faces and everything. You see me pass the Vanguard there, who killed himself at the start on the enemy team. I'm coming around, I'm hoping, because RVK's capping the base and the direction the Marabreaker's heading, I'm going to hope he's aiming the wrong direction, which indeed he is. The first shot tracks him. I'm going to get my next 3 shots in, and Spandex is going to pick up the kill. Going to reverse. And then Spandex is going to like drive forward first, and I'm going to follow him, because like we're both one-shots, we have to be careful. Now, the Van Tracer spotted. Now, I don't really know my way around this map and all these bits, so I come up here, and I actually can't get over. So I've got to go round. The good news for us, though, is that the VK can take a shot from him. So that being the case, I'm willing just to sit here with the VK, wait till he gets shot, and then go out and clip out the Waffenträger. So VK runs over to us. I'm going to hide and get ready with him. See, I'm going to hold back, because I want the VK to be the first one to be seen. Spandex got all the way round, making the Waffenträger panic. Start taking a different route, and now we can just all get in there. I don't quite have the gun elevation, and we gang up on him, and I pick up the kill. Again, it was a very long game, not the most interesting, but you saw multiple times this map. I was stationary, I was opening the map, I was trying to think about what to do, where to go, when should I run, taking my reload at the right moment, and making sure I try to run away in a intelligent fashion. I didn't want to actually run into a fucking Marabreaker, that would have been terrible for me. And by keeping myself alive, I think contributed quite well to us winning the game. As you see, I came top on XP, and a pretty good game for me. So, just something for you guys to know. Keep an eye on the map in your light tanks, and I know it could be quite tempting to play it like you do other tanks, but you really have to put a bit more thought into the light tank gameplay. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.